Yo, so let's say you want to eat, right? But you can't afford to go heavy. So just go in there and get yourself a nibble. This is one contract, $21. We're gonna lock in profit right here, no matter what, at $20. We're looking for 150 on here. 150 is way up here where we left this 200 EMA for the 1 minute time frame. Already at $30, so you ain't gotta go big to eat, right? You can eat little, just little bites here and there, little nibbles. We're gonna lock in the $30. Skadoosh. Up to 37. You know, you ain't gotta go super over crazy. The pullback, we got $30 out of that. Hey, every little bit helps. It doesn't matter what kind of trade you're taking. If you're taking a micro trade, a mini trade, one mini, that's what, $300. I mean, 30. Yeah, one mini, that's $300. You know, from way down here to up there on one mini is $300. One micro is $30. And that's how you do the math. You know, just double up. You do 2 minis, you would have got yourself $60. You do 4 minis, you would have got yourself $120. Same thing, you would have got $1,200 if you would have did 4 contracts. I'm sorry, minis. 4 micros, you would have got $120. 4 minis, you would have got $1,200. Both M words, you mix them up sometimes. But you ain't gotta go super heavy to eat, but at the same time, just make sure that you're getting into good trades. So let's go back and take a look at our trade, right? So cool. We wake down, we get out of the trade, we take $30. And I know what you're thinking, like, you took $30, you could have got $150. The thing is, I don't have patience. So if you have patience, you're going to get your full move. If you don't have patience, you're going to get the partial move. If I could have, I got in right here, right? So we get in right here, pulls down, goes negative a little bit, goes all the way up here. Once we got up here and we broke this this structure, we could have just been like, chill and get out. But for me, whenever I hit like an area of resistance, I'm usually going to get kicked out. It's just how I trade, you know. And that's also why I go in with a heavier amount of contracts, because I'm maximizing the times when I'm right and minimizing the times when I'm wrong by doing that tight stop loss and the larger amount of contracts, the 1 contract minis, the 2 contract, 4 contract minis, the 10 contract minis that you've seen. I'm maximizing the times when I know that I'm right. There are going to be times where you just like, yo, it's about to go crazy to the upside. Let me get into a trade here. I'll protect myself to the bottom. You see right there, we got the warning. You guys know my motto, equal lows, let's go. I was tardy to the party though, right? I didn't catch it immediately at 10:21. I stepped away from the computer. When I came back, I saw a single screen real quick. I saw this and I was like, okay, cool. If we can get that right there, then I'll use the support right here to get into my trade. So I used the support, which was resistance. Once we broke the resistance, I got in there, and of course it wicked down and went back through it. But guess what? We created a new level of support right there, right underneath where I got into my trade at. So we were risking $25, nothing, for $150, something, right? So you're talking about literally 6 times the trade amount that I was trying to get versus my risk. My risk was $25. I saw negative 20. I took 30. So I took 1-to-1, more than 1-to-1. But at the same time, obviously, we can get all the way back up here. At the very least, we'll get to this point right here. But could you imagine? Well, I can't imagine. Maybe you can. I am not the type of patient person who can sit here for 40 minutes and just watch a trade go up and up and up. I got to get out. So I got to take a bigger trade in order to get my money faster. But we're getting the exact same type of trades in. We're not getting different trades in at all. I'm just adding more contracts to make sure that when I am right in the situations like this, I'm maximizing my efforts. You know, and that's all that it is. There's nothing crazy about it. That's a nice little pullback right there. That also would have kicked me out if I was watching this trade. So it's always, for me, about patience. I don't have none, so that's why I'm a scalper. That's why I use a higher amount of contracts to my advantage. And then that's also why when it comes to patience, it's only until I get in the trade. I can wait all day for a trade to happen. I cannot wait all day once that trade has happened. I just don't have it in me, you know. But I wish you guys well. Let's just see real quick. Let's just take a quick look. What do we get in right here? We got in at 93.75. So let's get in 93.75. Let's put 1 contract there. And let's just lock and see where this is 150. That's $67, right? Now, I'm going to put we get into what? We'll do the same thing over on the other side because I want you to see how this works. We're going to do the same thing over the other side. So 58.93.75 in minis. Okay, so we're at what? 58.93.75, 1 contract, to where we are currently is about $650. Okay, 21.59.21 is where the 200 EMA is on the 1 minute. That's $1,362 on 1 contract. But when you go 150, it's $1,500 to be honest on 1 contract. And that's an amazing trade. From where I took it, right here at my blue line is where I got in, basically. Breaking out, pulling back a little bit. Now we're all the way up here. This contract has made it to over $687, almost $700 on one contract. So that's how I want you to view this. You don't have to use a large amount of contracts to make money. You just have to have the patience to wait out the move. So even a $10 move, just a $10 move, let's put in 40, it's $500. And that was easy money. Easy money. And you're risking what, 20? So you're risking 250 to 500. Okay, I was looking for 120 for $1,500, so 250 for 1,500. It does not have to be a crazy math. I would always draw down to basically the 9 EMA is where I would say this is going to run up to. That's $950. You go over there on micros, and the 9 EMA is going to be at the same place. There's not going to be a difference for minis and micros. So remember that. One down here, 93.75. Remember 93.75. Where is it? Right there. Pull you down here, you're risking $25, nothing crazy. Right there, you get to the 9 EMA, you've made yourself $95. You know, you can make a lot of money with micros. You can make a lot of money with minis. You don't have to do either or. Whatever suits your particular trading style. If you have a lot of patience and you can wait out very large trades, then do it with micros. If you don't have a lot of patience, you're going to have to start with minis because you need to see the money go up faster. Some people say use ticks, and I could use ticks. I hate ticks. I want to see what I'm making, and it makes it easier to show you guys what I'm making. I don't have to go and do a whole separate screen to show you what I'm making. You can just see it right there on the screen in real time. But we out of here, baby. That's another good day of trading. You guys know the motto. Take the easy money. This is another full transparency trading session where I'm your host, Sebastian, and I'm out. And you guys can see from like experience, your analysis is going to get better. Where did I say we're going to run up to? The 9 EMA. We're going to reject off the 9 EMA, and we did just that. We've fallen all the way back down here. So now finding yourself a new entry, since we're still in a downtrend. We're not getting all the way back up to the 200 EMAs. We're still in the downtrend. We got to the 9 EMA, and we're continuing the trend to the downside. And let's flip this trade over, and let's see how much we would have made on 5 contracts. So on 5 contracts, from just where, not even, we'll take it to the, we'll go to the 9. Just keep it very simple. Going to the 9 EMA right here, 5 contract is upwards $4,000, and this is a 15-minute candle. So 15 minutes is not going off of this clock yet, and this candle is worth $4,000. As always, y'all see that I don't have the patience. I usually take around 1,500 is my goal, but because I know that 1,500 can be hit, so 1,500 is right here. I know that this can be hit off of about $6, right? That's why I always aim for this instead of aiming for this down here, which is a $20 move. I aim for 6 of a $10 range, and then I play within that. I never try to get like a full crazy move that I can't predict for certain will happen. And that's not to say that I can always predict that 1,500 will happen. You guys have seen me take 300, 200, whatever. Whatever I believe will happen is what I'm aiming for. And then at times, if I cannot get that, I will settle for far less. I don't care, as long as what I'm taking in is green and not red. I hate seeing profit and then taking a poor trade and it going red. Now this would have been a beautiful trade. I was finishing editing up the video so that I can put it up for you guys, but this would have been a beautiful trade. I just wanted to come and show you.